up? What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. It's NBA Talk with Jay and the Shark. We're trying to get some cash, man. The collabs are back. The alignment is back, aligned and refined. What's up with you, Shark? In a new spot, I believe, in a new state, ready to get the vibes going and go 1-0 in the new spot. What's up with you, my brother?
Absolutely. Sunday, May 1st, 2022. Just taking it a beautiful new month. One of the best months of the year as we transition out of the winter into the spring, into the summer officially. 2 players on the card. I'm in Pennsylvania now, Florida no more. Florida did us very well. Pennsylvania, the Northeast will do us better. J Money, lead the way. Let's get into this amazing card to dominate.
Yeah, let's get into it today, guys. Only 2 games. It's playoff time. It's ready to dominate. Everybody, Miguel in the chat. I see you, my guy. Everybody, Lucky Power, James, everybody in the chat, man. Especially that was here early. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get some cash today. We will win today, my guys. First game up. We're going to the streets of Boston here. We got the Celtics here, laying 5 versus the Bucks, right? Bucks without Chris Middleton. Celtics are back full squad. They got Robert Williams back. I do believe the Celtics will win this series, guys. Obviously, with game 1 of the series, it's always the toughest game, right? It's always the filling out process. One thing I can tell you, though, Coach Bud doesn't really do well in game 1 of series here. So the Celtics, I do see them turning up. Obviously, they got kicked out by the Bucks last year in the playoffs as well, Shark. I see the Celtics finally, I said it last series, the Bucks won't get past this the next series, guys. But liking the Celtics in this series, but this first game, I am just gonna watch and learn for this one, my guy. What you think about this one?
Yeah, I think there's extreme counter narrative to this game. As you mentioned, Budenholzer and the boys have been absolutely horrendous in game 1s, dating back to the Orlando bubble. 2 summers ago it was, but we are right here, we are right now. You look at Boston coming in here off the ultimate high, a 4-game sweep of Kevin Durant and the Nets. Nobody expected that to happen except for probably the most loyal Boston fan somewhere up in Massachusetts right now. But going back to the original point, the Bucks have not covered a game 1 in any format. Home favorite, road dog. Go back to last year's second-round opener on a weekend afternoon at Brooklyn, 115-107 non-cover loss, and in the NBA Finals, 118-105 game 1 loss to Phoenix. That would speak to the same environment here. Boston 4.5 getting steamed up. I think public and sharp action. I don't think a lot of people are coming in on Milwaukee here for that specific reason. The only counterpoint I don't love to this, the opening game versus Brooklyn in Boston, going back, I believe, 2 Sundays ago. Boston did not cover a 4.5. They actually should have lost the game. 1 possession, Jason Tatum walk-off bucket. This game could get tight tonight. I don't think Milwaukee's necessarily going to put a great product on the floor today, but I think Boston might be equally lackluster coming off the big high. And again, a matinee start where the motivation is sketchy, as you suggested. Want to take Boston, counter narratives either side, tough play here.
Yeah, that's a damn good point there, which with how you thinking, because obviously when a team is coming off an easy series and then they're coming off going up against a much tougher team, it is definitely a readjustment period there. Because the Nets, they weren't playing for each other, they weren't moving the ball, they definitely weren't playing any lockdown defense. Now you get the Bucks come in here, they're going to come in here and try to smack you in the mouth. Now don't get it twisted, guys. The Celtics are high and above these Bucks this year. It's just with this game 1, I got a funny feeling. I don't want to lay the points with them. I do believe the Celtics will win this game and get the series started off right, but when Shark said that this could go down to the last bucket, I'm right there with you, bro. It's exactly why I didn't want to lay the 4.5. It's up to 5 now. I still lean Celtics, guys. If I had a free play on it, it's Celtics or nothing for me. Like I say, they're kicking the Bucks out of this series. They're not making it past, especially without their big 3 as well with Middleton, Holiday, and Giannis. Obviously, Middleton may miss this whole series. So I'll be looking for spots to take the Celtics in this series. This game today, I won't have any action on it. I'll just watch and learn. But this is a Celtics type of series for me. I like the Celtics to win this series. And I think they'll do it well. I think they'll get this series over in 6 games, my guys. But the game 1 is always the filling out process. Lean Boston, didn't lay the points. Let's go over here to the streets of Memphis real quick, Shark. We got a total of 222. Warriors opened up at what, -1.5, -2. So, showing some strength, Shark. I'll tell you this, man. This is one guy, Steven Adams. He wasn't a big part in this last series. This is the series where they need Steven Adams, right? So it's a totally different adjustment for the players because they're going to two totally different teams. Shark, what you liking in this one, my guy? Love the hat.
Well, on a suddenly not so casual Sunday, May 1st, 2022, the buy hat is engaged. We are going 1 unit official, Golden State Warriors -2.5. As Jay suggested, it opened at 1.5, steamed, I think, mostly sharp action here. People looking at the Memphis Grizzlies are a major, major high. And you look back at the regular season, very important stuff. Go back to round 1. Denver Nuggets had owned the Golden State Warriors in the season, 3-1 straight up and 3-1 ATS. Zoom into this matchup. What happened this year? Memphis Grizzlies, 3-1 straight up and 3-1 ATS. Golden State comes in here in a double revenge game. They got hammered on the road in Memphis in the previous matchup. I believe Steph Curry didn't play. It was definitely a fleggling roster, as we know, back end of the season. Draymond Green in and out. Klay Thompson reintegrating, albeit a blowout loss, 123-95 on a 9.5. Talk about line functionality. Memphis lays 9.5 in that game, and this comes in 11 points on the other side of this. I got a few messages from people saying, is this short? No, it is not short. It is very strong. When you lose by 28 points at plus 9.5 and they move it all the way over to minus 1.5, that is strong. Take it one step further. When a 3 seed is laying points on the road at open to a 2 seed in the opening game of a series, that is historically strong. And you really look at what's going on here with Memphis. This is a tough spot for Memphis. Memphis off a big high. My man John Morant dancing on the Wolves circle. I love to see it. And they come home, and you look at what they did in game 1, the opener against Minnesota on a weekend matinee. Lackluster from the get. Did not cover the first quarter, the first half, or the game, an outright loss. And home game 1 off a road win. Game 5, another lackluster non-cover. The only road game for the Dubs coming off a home game this postseason was game 3 in Denver. 118-113 cover Dubs on a similar line figure, minus 2.5 that day. Top play of the day, I think Jay Money wants to make some comments on this one. Golden State, minus 2.5, 1 unit.
Yeah, I like the Warriors here, guys. Let's take a look at the psychological standpoints here, how I like to look at these games. You look at the Grizzlies here. You're coming off a tough series, right? 6-7 game grueling series. It was a totally different matchup. I listened to post-game interviews. The Grizzlies know themselves. Game 1 is always a filling out process, right? You got to get used to the new team. Who's more ready for the moment? Is it the veteran Golden State Warriors who've been here and done this time and time again? Or is it the Grizzlies who's still happy that they're in their first second round, they finally got past the first round of the playoffs, right, in a while. So I'm looking at them. They seem super happy. You only get 1 day off, right? You only got 1 day off to prepare for the Warriors. John Moran, the guys, they chilling with the fam, celebrating, going to the Iverson Classic, all these good things. That's nice and all, but the Warriors are coming in here focused. Now, I'll be on. The only thing I don't like is the fact they've had a week off, but they are very real rested, right? At this point of the season, I kind of want to go with the rest. The Warriors know what to do with those off days. I'm listening to Steph Curry. And also, psychologically for the Warriors, Shark, he says, we want to come out here and win game 1. We want to come out here and steal the momentum as well. And another thing I'm thinking of, Shark, they have to get a win under their belt and steal one of these games before Steven Adams comes back. I think as this series goes on, the Grizzlies may have the upper hand. I do think they have the better coach. They can lock up on deep. They are some young guys, but with the Warriors, the earlier the season is, they have to take a hold of this series and come out there and punch the Grizzlies in the mouth. You can't let them get hot at the house and let the crowd get behind them or fuck around, go down 2-0 going back to Golden State. If you're, like you said, Shark, you got the underdog here on the road, favored by 2. I think it's a damn strong line. It looks nice to take the Grizzlies here as the underdog, plus the 2 at the house. I think they lose this game by double digits. Warriors come out here sending a message to the NBA, and they have to take it back. I'll say it again. Steven Adams wasn't a big player in the last series. People probably forgot all about him. He is one of the X factors for the Grizzlies in this series, guys. They got to the Warriors have to get one of these wins while Steven Adams still in health and safety protocols. It comes today, and then guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna hop on the other team in game 2, guys. But Warriors for me today, I took a -2. It's up to -2.5. I still like it. The local has bumped it up to 3, Shark. When he bumps shit up, he's showing his hand. The bookie likes it too. Let me just say that. Warriors -2.5 official. Like I say, the local has -3, Shark, and I can't talk him off for bumping it up. I like the Warriors here by double digits.
Yeah, a couple more points on this. Of course, only 2 games. This is the state of basketball in May. There's not a lot of games. We will be back here in November, 13-game Wednesday cards, but we are right here on a Sunday morning. And a couple things that I want to discuss. If you really go back to the last series, look what happened in those games. One thing that is so standout is the Minnesota Timberwolves' inability to close games in the fourth quarter. Memphis had significant deficits in 4 out of the 6 games and came back from basically the dead to win these games. You get down to the Golden State Warriors, a 2 or 3-time champion. This team is not going to let you off the hook like that. Right. You got to remember, this is a totally different professional makeup of this group coming in here now. And speaking of that professional makeup, people quickly forget the Golden State Warriors were the 1 seed in the West through 35 games. They came out blazing hot. And again, I said it before, I'll say it again. They ran into a lot of roster issues. Draymond Green, their absolute cog, was hurt for a long period of time. Steph Curry got hurt. The Marcus Smart special. Klay Thompson coming back in there. All their big pieces barely played together this year. And one final point, I think all of us, including myself, were very surprised at how well they played against Denver in game 1 of that series and game 2 of that series. They showed us basically the back end of the regular season meant nothing, and they're ready to go now. You said it. They want to come on the road and steal game 1. It's exactly what the Jazz wanted to do against Dallas in the last series. Of course, the Jazz did melt, but this is the dynamic. They knew Luka was out. They pounced game 1. Nobody really principally is out except for Steven Adams, as you mentioned, but the Warriors know they're smart psychologically as well. They know Memphis was at the Iverson Classic yesterday. They know they're coming off a big win. They're going to come out here ready to throttle them. I had made the comment about Steve Kerr going back to the last series. He'll tell the group when the storm's coming, the other team's going to bring it for us. He'll also tell the group this is where the team's going to be weak, and we have to come in here and just absolutely pounce on them right away.
Yeah, and the last thing I'll say on this one, guys, when you have the dynamic where the team has owned you in the regular season, game 1 of the playoffs, I'm taking the team that has that regular season revenge, my guys. Not necessarily as simple as revenge. That team owned you during the regular season. This is the playoffs now. It's a lot more attention to detail, a lot more about execution as well. So we'll see if the Grizzlies can continue to own the Warriors. But anytime, that's just my new angle, personal. When the team is going 3-1 versus you or 3-0, or 3-0 in the regular season, I'm taking them first game of the season. Psychologically, you want to get over that hump. And the Grizzlies also kicked the Warriors out of the play-in tournament last year as well, guys. So this is a young team, up-and-coming team, the Grizzlies, but the Warriors, the veteran team, still have a little bit. They're still pissed off from last year as well, and maybe these regular season games as well, Shark. Like you alluded to, the Warriors weren't full strength. They're kind of sort of totally different team right now, my guys. But let's talk about some shirts real quick, man. It was only 2 games today. And we will start to dive a little deeper into totals, guys. Game 1 is the most volatile game. It's the game where you never know what's going to happen, guys. Couldn't talk you out of both of these unders in the games, but let's talk about some shirts, man. We got plenty of shirts, man. Jay and the Shark, Jay Money and the Shark. We like cash, quick and fast shirts in Smack City, us against the bookies. Let's get some cash, all type of shirts, man. Go holler at me, jmoneyismoney.com, or you can shoot me an email, nbatalkwithjay@gmail, or just DM me on Twitter or leave some comments below, guys. We appreciate everybody for tuning for the support. The Jay and Shark shirts. My guy Shark here gets 50% of the proceeds, man. So I got to make sure I send him a shirt so he can start sporting them, and we're going to get some cash, man. We will win today, Shark. Free picks every single day, giving out free picks, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Shark, break them off with your official.
One official play, 9 words of lifestyle. Ride the wave out of the water. Golden State Warriors -2.5. 3:30 ABC national game. Road locker room, FedEx Forum, ready to come out here and steal game 1, as Jay suggested. Beautiful Sunday, May 1st. Going to be a great month. This is where if you love to bet, you're going to win money. Jay's been dominating the playoffs. I'm a work in progress. See you guys in the chat. All respect and love to you guys. An amazing, amazing following. The abundance of power is very, very real. Jay Money, a pleasure as always. Fire shirts, by the way. Buy them, sell them, love them, respect them, and dominate them. Close them out, and let's have a hell of a Sunday.
Yeah, man. When Shark and Jay are aligned, man, we usually cash, guys. Nothing's guaranteed, but when we put both of our NBA minds together, we're on the right side. Shark texted me yesterday, "You on dubs?" I texted him back, "How did you know, my guy?" The alignment, even when we didn't know, let's get some cash. We will win today. I got a good feeling about this one. The line is very strong. I really do think we see the Grizzlies favored in game 2. This one, the line is telling you who we should take here. It's the Warriors for me. I got golden pants on right now. I got the shirt on. I got the buy rings on. Let's get some cash, guys. I'm pissed. I'm like the Mavericks here today, man. Coming off a loss, I'm pissed. We will win, my guys. Let's get some cash. Go follow my guy on Twitter at Sharks and Sports. Follow me as well at JMoneyIsMoney. Go check out the website, jmoneyismoney.com. We got some shades on there as well, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. We will win today. We out, my guys. Back tomorrow.